I would say like, quickly pushing out, critical security updates, um, providing working environments, non-production, production working environments for our developers. Um, yeah, quickly deploying servers um, and addressing security concerns quickly. Speed is key. The thing that it does particularly well is what I think is managing all your different inventories, your inventories by server type, by OS, um, and doing a phased approach when you're deploying like security updates. I mean, it gives you the ability where you can blast one update out to multiple machines, but it does give you the ease to deploy updates in a phased approach, and that's what I think's the best thing that AAP provides. One thing with AAP is in the template it'll reference the YAML file, the playbook that you're running. But if I want to look at the code in that playbook, I have to go back to GitLab to look at the code. If I can look at it all within AAP, I think that would be a big feature and a much needed feature. I think an easier way to um, edit my surveys, create and edit my surveys, um, instead of because they changed it. Like I'd rather have a text format and put my own order in there versus it having a window and I have to like configure each small little window within the same sheet. If I just had a one big text window and I could put my survey in there, all the variables in there, I prefer that versus having to touch like 20 windows within the same form, if that makes sense. Yeah. But surveys, they could do the way they manage surveys, create and manage surveys, they could do that a little bit better. 9. I can't think of a scenario where it's not needed. Um, the reason I say that is because like Windows has SCCM for managing Windows clients. You got Satellite to manage your Linux servers. Um, I don't know. IBM back in the day they had Smith and Smitty, for AIX, but Ansible works with all flavors in all hardware types, and that's the other thing. Um, Sometimes some management tools only work on certain types of hardware, whether that be HP or Dell. Um, with AAP, regardless of operating system or hardware platform, you can develop a playbook and push this out. I mean, it even works on network gear, Cisco runners, and switches. I can't say enough about it, really. I was doing a lot of stuff with Windows PowerShell, and don't get me wrong, Windows PowerShell is powerful, and I still use it a lot today. But it was kind of like a lot. It was real decentralized, where AAP makes it centralized, and I can touch way more machines from one place versus okay, like um, it's just I had to copy everything out to everywhere using my PowerShell scripts, and then hopefully I had connectivity to those nodes with 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 AAP. Everything's pointed just to that one server, and I can deploy from that. It just makes what I do so much easier. Well, in a positive way, our maintenance windows there's quicker turnarounds on our maintenance windows. Um, Something that probably took like 4 to 6 hours went down to 2 to 4 hours, and that's mainly like OS patching, um, installing security tools. Um, I think like definitely before I was using PowerShell, I was doing everything one server at a time, and then um, with PowerShell I was able to to automate that process, and now it's even more robust with AAP. I think so. Yeah, I do. I mean, there's some things that it can do a little bit better, and some things I hope it adds in the future. But for right now, it's it's cooking. Thus far, yes. I don't work on that side of it. There's we have another team, another um, systems engineer that his day to day is AAP. But once he got it working, I say probably a week after he built it, I was already um, sourcing in inventories, running playbooks a week after it. So I wasn't personally involved with the building of the tower, but like I said, a week after he built it, I was already playing in that arena. Yes. Like I said, Windows PowerShell, um, for secure CRT for connecting to my Linux machines, Royal TS for connecting to my um, Windows clients, and we've recently um, brought in CyberArk for our single sign-on to Linux and Windows. So, and which I think you guys have a booth or somebody talking about Red Hat or really Ansible with CyberArk. So, which between the rest of the day and tomorrow, I'll get a chance to take a look at that. But those are products that we're using today. On a scale to 1 to 10, 8.